Some tingling, burning, or numbness in their palms and fingers as a result of carpal tunnel syndrome. But this syndrome can be treated with proper exercise. Our Frugal Fitness expert Linda Burry is here with Patrick Myers from Apex Physical Therapy. First of all, Linda, how can somebody tell if the pain they're experiencing is carpal tunnel syndrome?
Excellent question. Mark, Candace, go ahead and take your hands into this position, putting your palms together, fingers down. Now push hard against that. If you hold this position for about a minute and you start to feel pain, tingling, numbness, then that may be an indication that what you may be experiencing with your hands could be carpal tunnel.
And what we're looking for is numbness and tingling primarily in your first two fingers and your thumb. And in clinic, in the physical therapy clinic, what we'll do is possibly put a little pressure here, or even straighten your hand out and put pressure there as well. And if all three tests are positive, then you're more likely to have carpal tunnel syndrome.
And what exactly is carpal tunnel syndrome? The carpal tunnel is what runs up your wrist and to your hand?
Right. The bones of the hands and wrist are called carpals, and they form a little arch.
There's a graphic that shows you.
And the thick piece of tissue right across the wrist there in the middle is the transverse carpal ligament. And what happens is it forms a tunnel. And the tunnel can be compromised in many ways, from bone movement to repetitive activity can thicken that ligament. In the case of pregnancy, you can have fluid changes and swelling in there, and diabetes as well.
Okay, I did have that with my last pregnancy. I have not had it with this one, fortunately. But Linda, you say there are things that people can do that will help strengthen this area and relieve some of that pain.
And to desensitize it, right, for the pain, the tingling, the numbness. So what I'm going to have you do, what I've done is I've put some pasta shells that I've filled with objects like a golf ball, some Allen wrenches, pens, keys, etc. This is going to desensitize your hands to pain. So I want both you and Mark, stick your hands in together, and I'm going to have you each pull out. Candace, pull out a pen, and Mark, a golf ball. Search for it. Don't look inside, and see if you can locate by touch those objects. And a golf ball for Mark, and a pen for Candace. Candace has a pen. Mark, keep digging inside. There's got to be a golf ball in there somewhere. Maybe it's on the other side. Keep digging, Mark.
But you do have to work here. I mean, you have to work the fingers and the wrist to get in there and to find it.
Over time, that will help so that it doesn't have the numbness and the pain and the tingling any longer.
And this is something anybody can do at home. How often should they do this, Patrick?
Well, often we'll recommend 2 or 3 times a day to initially desensitize the hand. And that's just one of the components of the treatment. Because
you finally found the golf ball.
He found it.
What are the components, you said?
The components are also strengthening and stretching of the tissue. So you can stretch yourself by not putting yourself in such a compromising position, but just a nice gentle stretch with your forearm being stretched up here. Turn your palm over, and you can stretch the other side as well.
Real quickly, you're going to show something with a hammer.
Right. So everyone has a hammer at home, hopefully. And with Mark here, we'll show some exercises. When you first start off, you can put the weight close to your hand, just like that. And just bend your wrist up. Okay, so you're strengthening the muscles up here, the extensor muscles. Now turn your palm over. And as you curl your hand there, you're strengthening the flexor muscles. Then what you can do is take this and hold it just like that, and then rotate your hand. Okay, all the way down and all the way back. Okay?
Patrick and Linda, thank you for some really good ideas for people who can just do some exercises throughout the day to desensitize some of that pain. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you.